Malawi's election debate drama as Chakwera and Mutharika withdraw. The 21st of August 2025, by Hopewell Chinona, Malawi's political landscape has been shaken after two of the most prominent presidential contenders, incumbent President Lazarus Chakwera and former President Peter Mutharika, pulled out of the highly anticipated presidential debate scheduled for September 16th. The decision has left citizens questioning the future of Malawi's democracy, as the debate was expected to provide a platform for voters to scrutinize policies, test leadership capacity, and weigh alternatives ahead of the crucial election. Chakwera's withdrawal has been described by critics as unsurprising, with opponents arguing that his tenure has failed to deliver on promises and has instead left the nation grappling with economic stagnation. Chakwera has no ideas to sell, so his withdrawal is understandable. Critics charge, pointing to what they call his lackluster leadership in one of Africa's most fragile economies. Peter Mutharika's decision has raised even sharper debates, particularly around age and generational leadership. At 85, Mutharika's refusal to engage in the public debate has been viewed by some as symbolic of an outdated political class. Observers argue that Malawi cannot entrust its future to someone who would turn 90 while in office. What can an 85-year-old former president do for a 20-year-old Malawian? Where will an 85-year-old lead Malawi to the grave? A blunt commentary reads, "The concerns echo broader frustrations across Africa, where many nations are still governed by elderly leaders, far removed from the realities of youthful populations." Critics point to Zimbabwe as a cautionary tale, describing it as a nation crippled by prolonged gerontocratic leadership. A nation led by the old to the grave has no future to inherit, analysts warn. Interestingly, Malawi's first democratically elected leader, Dr. Bakali Muluzi, who left office in 2004, remains younger than Mutharika by almost 7 years. This fact has further fueled calls for younger, more dynamic leadership capable of driving Malawi into the future. Observers say the absence of both Chakwera and Mutharika in the debate represents a lost opportunity for Malawians. Instead of seeing candidates exchange ideas on governance, policy, and vision, citizens are left with a political vacuum. You cannot go looking for leaders in old people's homes. Critics add, arguing that Malawi needs bold, modern leadership to move beyond its economic and political backwaters. As Malawi heads toward the September polls, the withdrawals have only deepened questions about the suitability of its political elite. For many, the issue is no longer about experience, but about ambition, vision, and the ability to engage citizens meaningfully in the challenges facing the country. With a population of over 22 million, the question remains, can Malawi afford to entrust its future to men seen as disconnected from the realities of a young, restless, and ambitious nation